Most aspirants will get this wrong in 2026. If you think UPSC will ask you what an SMR is, small modular reactors, you are preparing for the wrong exam. If you think UPSC will ask you what an SMR is, you are preparing for the wrong exam. Because this year, UPSC is not testing nuclear energy. It is testing whether you understand why solar is not enough. And the entire answer comes down to one word, that is intermittency. India is a global leader in solar. Wind capacity is expanding. Then, why is the government quietly pushing nuclear again? This is not an energy topic. This is an economy plus infrastructure survival system. This is an economy plus infrastructure survival system. Solar is a beautiful, but it is variable. Our AI data centers in Hyderabad and Bangalore cannot run on variable power. AI means artificial intelligence. They need a baseload anchor. SMRs are not competing with solar. They are the stable foundation that allows solar to exist in the grid. Think of it is as the flat line that powers our digital sovereignty. Digital sovereignty. Comes to the product versus project. Let's talk about the economics. Let's say a 1000 megawatt plant is a project. It's like building a custom mansion. It takes 15 years and always goes over budget. We are talking about traditional nuclear plants. Where it comes to an SMR is a product. This is not project. It's a high-end modular apartment built in a factory. Built in a factory. You build it, you ship it by rail, and you plug it in. This is how we solve the capital intensity problem. We have turned a massive infrastructure nightmare into a factory made solution. It comes to the physics of safety. This is our core and science and technology point here is the traditional plants use active safety pumps that need electricity. If the power fails, the pumps stop. As far as SMRs is concerned, SMRs use passive safety. They rely on natural convection and gravity. It's physics, not mechanics. If the system loses power, the heat dissipates naturally. It is literally walk away safe. No human intervention is required. In the slide, you observe what is passive cooling and what is active cooling. Active cooling is an old method. Passive cooling is new method which is available in SMR. So it will comes to policy. The PPP revolution. What is PPP? The 2025 and 2026 budget broke a 70-year monopoly. That is allowing the private sector. Why allow the private sector in now? Because companies like Tata Steel or Reliance need process heat. You cannot melt steel with a lithium ion battery. You need the intense thermal energy that only a reactor can provide. By placing SMRs directly inside industrial clusters, we are decarbonizing the hard to abate sectors. What are they? Like steel, cement, fertilizers, etc. The brownfield advantage is we are not clearing new forests. We are looking at retired coal fired plants. The grid is already there. The water supply is already there. We are simply replacing the dirty coal engine with a clean SMR engine. This is the smartest infrastructure play of the decade. The numbers we comes to, this will useful in the matched rows question in the examination. Our target is 100 gigawatt by 2047. To get there, we need at least 5 indigenous SMRs operational by 2033. This is not just a plan, it is a mission with a 20,000 crore initial outlay in the budget. It comes to the strategic autonomy. SMRs use high assay low enriched uranium. By designing our own SMRs, small modular reactors, we reduce our dependence on the global uranium supply chain. This is about ensuring that India's energy future is not decided in a foreign capital. It is about strategic autonomy from these SMRs. What is the technical audit here is that will be asked in UPSC CSE Prelims 2026 maybe. The trap number one here is SMRs are for remote only. This is the trap. Actual, the reality is they are for industrial heavy clusters, not for remote only. Then comes to the trap two, safer because they are small. That is not correct fully. Reality is safer because they are passive cooling. And comes to the trap 3, that is they replace solar. Actual, the reality is they enable solar, not replace solar. Don't just study science, study the logic of power. study the logic of power. In the exam hall, UPSC will not ask you what an SMR is. It will ask you what problem it solves. If you remember just three things, you will not fall into traps. Those are intermittency, that is base load, project to product, active to passive, intermittency to base load. That's it. That is your elimination engine. If an option violates even one of these, you have to eliminate. This is how you convert knowledge into marks. I am Niranjan Ankilla. Stay analytical, stay dangerous in the exam hall. I will see you in the next master class. This is all regarding about SMRs, that is small modular reactors, about regarding strategic autonomy, base load, product, etc. Thank you.